Welcome to City Skylines and the city of Portmont, and things have been going quite pretty well, and the city's grown. We're up to 114,000, but I've still got a few issues that I need to address. And one of the things I do want to look at is, why do I need these power lines? Because thunderstorms are becoming a real pain in the neck. So what I want to do is try and get rid of some of these power lines, and my instinct at the moment is to try and make some of these areas self-contained. One thing you need to be aware, if you're going to go down this path, guys, is this meter becomes fairly unreliable from a distribution point of view, because if this area doesn't have enough power, something's damaged or destroyed, this will show power problems, but it will not show up on that top meter. So that's something you need to be aware of. Now, the next thing I would like to do is get rid of this power cable. Now, this could lead to problems. I just want to try and make the city a lot more self-sufficient from this perspective. So we're just going to take this power line out. And the other advantage of doing this is it makes it a little bit easier when it comes to managing the city with respect to power connections. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a power, bring these area out here like this. I've got a demand for residential, so if we come out like that, does this road line up? Yes, it does. Thank you. I don't want to get too close to that river. This one's going to be a bit more trickier. I think we can get away with that. Get you across like that. And right out on the edge here, we're going to put a school. And of course, we're going to need to check the water connection. And you can come through like that. And what we'll do is we'll come out 1440 here. Don't worry, school, you will be connected fairly soon. We've also got a bit of a garbage problem here as well, which we're probably going to need to look into. We got plenty of recycling out here, so I don't know what they're complaining about. I think we're going to get a second high school here as well. And then what we're going to do is just going to put in here like this. We're all the way through here, and then what that means that just a little bit, just a shy too short. I think what we probably could do is just get down here, and we're going to use the old park dodge. See if that will. Yeah, you've bridged across now. So what we're going to do is put in a little bit of leisure stuff down here for the residents.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
And maybe a little yoga garden next door. And then that will bridge through there. So what that will do is that will then guarantee a connection from here to here. And then we've got a short connection to here. So then it means that we can then... Where is this earthquake going to be? Okay, it's not telling me. Oops. I'm just going to have to gamble on the earthquake. It means I can now take this power line out, because this is power lines as long as this tend to the ones that suffer worse from thunderstorms. We can take this out here like that. Okay, where is it?
An earthquake is occurring.
Okay, so
don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
Well, we should be okay with this. The only potential break is going to be with the railway line, so we're going to have to keep an eye out from that. Aha. Let's get rid of the rest of this power line. Just going to sneak out that area there. And that means we can get rid of that. That means the aircraft aren't taking off over power lines. Right, let's just check. Now the trains are running, that's good. So that brings that out. That means we're just vulnerable on this line here. Now this area here has a bit of a problem, but I've got a bit of a kind of half crafty solution for this, in the sense that what I've got here is we was a bit short of workforce here. So what I'm thinking is we're going to, because I want to get this to level 5 as well. So if we put that about there, so if I put in a, now I'm going to put a one-way road in here, then we're going to come off like that and come up like that and maybe come round like that. It's going to look a bit horrible, but I think this will work. Ah, you're going to be kidding me, game. Okay, can we get that in? No. Okay. I'm going to pause because we've broken the power to here. And what we're going to do is take you out, bring you in like that, bring you right up properly like that, you like that, and then can we get a little park on the end here? That will bridge through to there, and then we get production wise, we could put we've got engineering wood plant. Well, that, yeah, I think on that there, if we put that there, okay, we've just got a gap there. And now I want that space for something that might be big. I think for the moment what we're going to do is we're just going to put it through here like that, and then what that should do, oh, yep, that's, oops, we're running on slow. So we've now got that area there, and as I say, what I'm hoping is to get a factory or something, a warehouse in here. Actually, we probably won't. What are we producing here? Okay, what we got here? Congratulations, pulp mill, modular housing factory log. Now it'd be nice if I could get the pulp mill in here. Yeah, that fits great. I think we drop the pulp mill there. That means we don't need this. What does the pulp mill actually produce? Paper. Now our only fat warehouses are here. So, okay, let's just move this over here. Actually, I could have put that over here, couldn't I? Okay. Nah, even though I'm not. Oh, I suppose it is a. Okay, let's pick this up. Put you there. Then we'll pick you up and just move you maybe over here. And we've still got the power connection. That probably looks a bit more realistic. It does fit in better with the airport. Right. What I want to do now, just to finish off this. You get. Oh, I can't get two in here. But we can get one warehouse in here. And you're taking paper, so you can take paper. And what have we got here? Financial services. Okay. What we're going to do is just take you out of here, and then we're going to put another warehouse. No, I want you. Warehouse. Medium warehouse. You're too big. I'll put a small warehouse there. And you're going to take plain timber. And then what we're going to do is behind here is we're going to put the. Okay. I don't mind it taking a slight diversion. And then what we can do along here is just slide in a little bit of office stuff here, and maybe just to fill this area in as well. Just put a little bit of office there, just because effectively it's waste space, so you might as well just fill that in there. Get a few offices in, make it so these people are servicing the forestry. So we've now tidied up this corner. We've got rid of some of the power cables. We've still got this power link here. So ideally, somehow we need to connect over across here so I can actually take this out. And we got this area, got the one line here that's linked this up. Actually, what I could do is we're just going to emergency. We put that there. Yeah, that bridges through there now. That strengthens that connection even more. Probably would like to move these water pumps somewhere else. Over here, this is really nice and solid. So we don't have, the only weak area we've got is here, which we're going to have to live with, because I don't want to connect this area through. Wow, this is getting busy. Well, we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on this. Now I've got that sorted out, guys. There's one thing I do want to look at. This is one of the problems when you get your city is really going and building up really quickly. Keeping everything under control whilst actually growing the city is thing. So we need to get to what's the problem you guys have got? There's not enough raw materials, so we do need to get some more crop fields in. I think what we're going to do, yeah, don't want that opposite, but what we can do is come out like that, and then what we're going to do is hook this and change the direction. Oops, that's a why is that a one-way road? Just hook that through like that, and what we're going to do is put a couple more in like that, and what we're going to do is you through like that, and I do want to move this field as well. So we could put that there. Actually, now the reason I've done that will become apparent eventually, and I emphasize the term eventually. Well, we got more demand for commercial. So, oh great, let's just take this off. And I'm just gonna you across like that. That's not truly square, is it? Yes, it is. Is that? Yeah, that will work. Hook these in like that. And this will give me a new commercial area here. And we're just gonna we'll grow that way first, and then we'll keep this just in case we need it. I can always take the roads out. And you need to come over. Whoops. You need to come out like that. Up to 115,000. To be honest, at the moment, I'm not too worried about. Oh, so we've got a bit of a death wave here. Yeah, we got no. So we're just going to put a crematorium in there. Actually, what we could do is you can come out like that. You can come there. That's going to be messy. I think actually what we could do is come like that, and you can go across like that. We can leave that gap there, and what we'll do is we'll put in a wodge of offices there, and we'll do is put path here. And you can hook up there, and maybe we'll just cross like that, And what we're going to do now is just put a whole wodge of residential there. I think we can. No one wants to live next to the railway lines, so we'll just put some there in there. Water's looking good. And of course, what we're going to need to do is think about education. Maybe we'll just put. Actually, we can't put education. Actually, can we get the high school in there? Yeah, look at that. Perfect place for a high school. And you can come there. And then that will keep this area growing up really nicely. We got our water pumping station. And now my original intention for this video was to work on this side of the city to start opening up this area, but obviously I've got distracted, so I might as well finish off what I've been doing. So what we're going to do is take out this, and what I'm thinking here is, wow, we haven't zoned this. This is not good. What I want to do is zone this area here like that, and what I want to do is zone this area as residential. We're going to bring the residential probably out like this. Whoops, don't want that. Like that. And then what I'm thinking is we can have an area here which is going to be leisure, and then we'll have an area here because this is going to be for tourists, like that. And what we're going to have is a little tourist area there, that area there, and as we can, nope, okay, it's mutually exclusive. So what we're going to have is residential, entertainment, a very small leisure area here. We can put some more kind of water edge type stuff over here, like that. I mean, this area is self-contained. Do they actually need? Could we? Just had a thought. Sorry again for the distraction, guys. I put a road here because we're going to need to put a road or something like this for. Oops. Want to go out over the water. Finger twitch just at the last moment. What I want to do is get the road. I want this road to be pretty close to the water, in case we want to put anything in here. And how far is that power line? Yeah, I think we can dodge this now. If I... oh, look at that slope. Oh no, slope. So we've now got that there. Okay. And if we come out like that, then you can come across like that. I think we can make a connection through to there. No. Like that. Oops. Ah, who cares? I mean, it's not the end of the world. And what we got here? Shoreline. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, it's not shoreline. I fell there, guys. Sorry about that. And what we're going to do is run you along like that, and we can probably put that along behind like that. And then what we're going to do is, wow, what have I got? A D zone. What have I got? Residential up here. That's wrong. What we're going to do is like literally put lots of commercial here like this, coming out this way. And what I'm thinking is, see, got riding stables. If we put a riding stables, say, out about here on the edge, that brings the power a bit closer. And maybe if we drive that through like that, I can. What else have we got here? We got a beach volleyball court, so we can put that there. Oops, we've got water problems as well. So let's zone up everything. Water. You 440. Double back on yourself. You can come through like that and hook up to there. You can come through like that to there. Oops, we're going to have to cover that area there. All going to be a little bit messy now. And you can come back to there. That hooks everything in water-wise. What can we put in here? Anything from the point of view of unique buildings? Well, we've got a zoo. Okay. I think that's what I was looking for a long time ago. Well, we could put a zoo over here. Into this area. Okay. Because this isn't particularly very flat. We must be placed roadside. Okay, if I put that through like that, then we can get the zoo just in there. That would give me something. I mean, it's a leisure building, so I'm stretching the point a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Well, I'm building the city. What I say goes. Because that's one way to look at it. Yeah. Actually, let's turn that off. This is when you're building on uneven territory like this, sometimes it actually pays not to have the snapping on, because then you can just kind of adjust things as you go like this. And I think that will work. We could put in true British style, we'll put a couple of small cul-de-sacs up like that. Probably put some footpaths over the top. And I think you can come through and connect like that. And you can connect like that. And you can connect up like that. And we'll put the footpaths in while I'm thinking about it. And you can connect through to there. That's probably not quite so elegant. Get that out. Let's see. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll do it that way. And anywhere else that I could use a footpath. No, I don't think we need a footpath anywhere else. Just put a couple of roads over like that. Park wise, what else we got here? Got a skateboard park. Maybe I want to kind of fill this area in with activities that will connect up and fill in, because I don't want this to be too dense from a tourist point of view, because then that will actually have a problem. Beach volley court, ski rental, because we can get that on here, and maybe some fishing tours. We get that's probably going to say that it's going to need a road. Yes, how did I know? We can fix that. So a little bit of a shove here, and that will connect through. Actually, what we can do is just give it the shove with a park. Actually, what we got here? Floating cafe. Well, place already occupied. It's annoying. Oh no. Almost academic here. We can make this into a pretty extensive leisure area. Fishing island. We've got a tropical garden here. I think if we drop that in there, that will then bridge the power through here to here. And we will no longer need this power line here. So that will defeat the thunderstorms as and when they arrive. And I know everyone's up here next to the garbage, but that's such is life. That is what life is all about sometimes. And what we're going to do now is fill in, start filling this area in here. We're probably going to need schools down here as well, so just put that will give me a power jump. Actually, what I could do is take out this here and oh, that's annoying. Okay. Let me just take that out like that, and we will put the high school there, and then we will just run the back like that. Take out that little bit there, and then just hook you through like that. We'll leave this area open just to celebrate the fact that this was all once. Oh, well, this was an earthquake zone. I mean, who wants to live on an earthquake zone? We do. In fact, it's quite amazing how optimistic people are when you think of some of the places people live. I mean, one of the ones that actually really comes to attention is the people that live in Naples. When you think that they're actually living virtually under the shadow of a volcano which they are already forecasting is long overdue for eruption. And given the history of Pompeii, the fact that most of Pompeii was destroyed by pyroclastic flows, I mean, you've got to be a pretty optimistic person to want to kind of live in that area. This will spread out this way. I think just to finish this part off, we're going to need there, and I think over here we're got a small police station in. That will keep everything up and running. In fact, we'll probably put another police station and fire station. Have another fire station just up here. We're now up to 117,000. We've now built this area up as a local tourist stroke leisure area with people living on the background. And what I actually did off camera is I put in a metro line. So what we could do is extend that a little bit further like that, and drag that down to there. There's there is that, and we can just pop that in like that. So we'll just fill this area in with offices. That should make the connection to there. That will demark the, well, no one wants to live next to a noisy metro station anyway, but that will mark the difference between the residential area and the leisure area here, where all the nightlife's going to be. And of course, with nightlife, most of the buildings tend to be quite low. We've got a pasta restaurant, we've got a restaurant in the port there, and eventually this will grow up and fill in. I mean, we could put, could we put another port in? Will that cause problem? Now, in fact, what I would probably do, let's do it, guys. I know I'm going over work shift. If we put if we put a ferry terminal here like that, and then
meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming
here we go.
Citizens are advised
ferry.
to stay indoors.
We put a we put a ferry port there, and just hook you up like that, and I'm gonna hook you up like that. And again, I'm just going to bridge this with the drop thing. that through like that. I'm gonna beat you. Actually, I want power. Just actually connect it like that. Again, that means we can now take. We can't actually take that power cable out, but we can take this one out and hook up and hook you into there like that. Okay, we've got a power storm overhead, thunderstorm overhead. Goes without saying.
Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
So we've now got a ferry terminal there, and if we put this is a small one, ferry stop here. That's annoying. Okay, take you off there, and you can go there, and then put another one there, and another one there. And what we can do is put you to there, and you round the water like that, and then we'll send you across to there. Of course, you've got to hook up the ferry terminal. Wow. And okay, just put the I think we can live with that. And just hook you through like that, and then what we'll do is we'll start from here. You can come out to here, to here, to here, back to here, back to here, and back to there. So we're going to get a nice little ferry terminal running around here, and I think just to get this slot connected up, what we'll do is we'll have just connect that up through like that, and just wow, do that, and I think just to get this working, because it sounds like the thunderstorm has finally stopped. I know I'm just trying to rush this to get this finished before I have to finish the video off, guys. And of course this is not connected, so you up into there. And again, we're just going to put some offices here. You can see how well the city survived that now, because I don't have the power lines, and we didn't actually lose any power lines over here, which is good. We've now got this up and running. We've got people in here, we've got residents, and I think I'm just gonna I need to connect that up there, and gonna that through there, that can go through there. And I think just to finish up the video, guys, we're just gonna literally zone in everything through here, and I think we can zone back about as far as here and up through here. Actually, let's just put a road up through there, and literally zone the whole area. Probably put a bit logical to have. I think we'll put low density along the front here, like that, and a little bit along there so it doesn't distort too much, and a bit more along there. Take you out there and across there like that. And just take that out, build this in here. And I think that will work, guys. And what we'll do is just put a little bit of low density along the front here, actually, like that. Trim this off. And so we've got our first ferry terminal in. It's going to take a little while for this to build up and somewhere to go. Well, you've now got this area looking pretty useful. Probably going to need to do something about this river and maybe tide it up a little bit. Okay, let's have a... Well, we got a little bit of terrain. If I just drop this down a size, if I bring this up a little bit like that, maybe a little bit higher, like that, and maybe this out a little bit, and maybe this down a little bit as well, like that, and just oops, probably a bit too much, so maybe we'll just, what that should do is contain the river. We may get a little bit of flooding here. That then opens up this area here. We can actually see the metro line underneath the ground there. Never mind. Right, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, I will definitely... Oops. Well, congratulations. We've now reached a level 5 food factory. That's very good. I'll do that off camera, guys, because in the next part, I definitely want to start working on this area here. And one of the first things we're going to need to do is sort out this road connection here. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.